I love carrying Compendium in my store. It's one of those lines that it kind of catches you by surprise. One of the things that I love about it in particular is it draws people in, really in, and they tend to linger. They really get engaged in what they're reading and what they're looking at. It touches a part of people. When I've looked at the line deeper, I noticed that you did have a lot of variety. Everything from packaging for people who are battling cancer and really need that hope in their lives, to a close friend or somebody who's going through a breakup, or more really positive milestones, celebrating a new job or a new baby. It really is far-reaching and a fantastic line. One of the great things about Compendium is that it does have a variety of applications in a retail environment. One of the things I use it for constantly is as a source of signage. It really conveys a message. We did an event recently in support of breast cancer research where we wanted to provide early detection opportunities and education, and we were also donating to Susan G. Komen. And the Hope line of products that are by Compendium were a tremendous asset in that campaign for the entire month of October. We also took the Hope cards that pop open, and we were able to break that apart and use it in a little bit of a different way. We gave each one of those to our customers who came into the event and found that they came back as a result of that. So even when I'm giving Compendium away for free, it results in additional sales, goodwill with the community, and it's been a tremendous asset for my business. I've had some really fantastic experiences and comments from customers about Compendium products that are in my shop. One of the original instances that we had, a woman came into the store wanting to buy some cards, and I heard her and my mom heard her giggling over in the corner and then kind of quiet, and we could tell she was really engaged in what she was reading. And I remember when I ordered the line in the first place, I was getting choked up reading the cards, making it very hard to decide. Thank you very much. She actually ended up buying $90 worth of cards, which isn't something that happens every day, but it happens with a lot more frequency with this card line than any of the other card lines I've carried in the shop in the 6 years that I've been in business. We've had a lot of experiences like that with Compendium, and in fact this week I had a fantastic exchange in email with a customer who was complimenting my shop on the way that we have such thoughtful gifts, and that she was saying, even in this economy, this was this week, she had said she never goes in the store and leaves empty-handed. And many of the products that I know that she loves happen to be Compendium books. She has bought the frames from us, the journals, the cards, and she comes back for more. Regardless of what's going on in the environment economy-wise, there are always going to be weddings, there are always going to be new babies, there are always going to be milestones that are worth celebrating. And you need to remember that you are going to be the one to succeed. You are going to be the one that helps serve people who are seeking a way to celebrate those moments. So we work together and are true to who we are, and Compendium helps me do that very much in my store. One of the things that is always interesting for me is I do find myself really getting excited about lines that do well in my store and that I feel passionately about purchasing personally and giving to my friends, and seeing the response I get from my customers. So when I show up at an event and I see somebody looking at Compendium products, it's kind of an irresistible moment for me, and I find myself making a new friend as I'm telling them about how fantastic the various cards are and the books, and particularly that for my shop, which is built around inspired giving and greener living, you have lines that really resonate with my customers, and I find that there's something everywhere in that line that will do the same thing for my peers. It's a great line. You guys have really, I think you're really in the business of thoughtfulness, and I just think it's the coolest thing in the world. It's a really cool company.